Do you believe that white privilege exists?
Wow. I don't believe it exists today, but I think at one point in time, yes, we were definitely at a disadvantage, but that is not the reality we're in today.
Of course, I believe in white privilege. I believe in black privilege.
No, I don't believe that. I believe if you work hard and you see yourself as someone who can succeed, then you have a great chance of succeeding. I feel like life is a lot about perspective. If you see yourself as someone who can't succeed, then you're right. Whether you think you can do it or not, you're right.
Look, I've seen it, okay? I can go into taco shops and get everything I want, and certain people can't. I'm just throwing that out there, you know what I mean?
Do you believe that black people can be racist towards white people?
Absolutely.
Yes, I do believe that. So I have a black dad, a white mom. I see a lot of people like they go against interracial marriage and things like that. It'll be specifically people on the left.
Everybody can be racist, okay? If there's a such thing as white supremacy, there can be black supremacy. I've seen brown supremacy.
Some people say like, oh, you can't be. The moment you decide to treat someone differently or negatively because of the color of their skin, I don't care what color yours is, you are now a racist. And there's a problem with that.
When it comes to reparations, there's a lot of talk about black people receiving it. Are you for or against reparations?
I'd say I'm against reparations just because I don't think giving somebody a fish will help them succeed in life. I think it's better to teach them to fish, right? So just handing someone a reparation to get a vote isn't gonna help that person create generational wealth for their family.
I can't do nothing about changing time. My reparations is honoring my ancestors and the hard work they instilled in me. You know, they would turn around and say, hey, leave that at the door. Go out and make us proud, and that's why I do what I do, man.
Next question. When it comes to the immigration crisis that we see in America, how has that impacted the black community?
And they're trying to replace us with them by finding another group that they can bamboozle and fake and believe that, okay, they're doing something. Here's another handout. Now vote for us.
How do we make men masculine again?
You gotta have the father in the home. Families gotta stay connected. They need the love from the mother and the lessons from the father.
I think we have to start thinking critically about what it means to be a man. Being a man is hard, but being a man is hard mainly because of men, because we put a lot of pressure on each other to show up in specific ways. We put a lot of pressure on each other to make over 100K or you're not a high value man. That stuff is killing us.
Why is the next generation losing its masculinity?
Because parents are not raising their kids anymore. It's the iPads per se, or the schools and their friends. We lost that sit at the dinner table, have conversations, and kind of, learn about each other's lives and kind of help each other and guide one another through the problems that we face as a family.
If we're talking about in the black community, we can go as far as with unfortunately, with a lot of the music and entertainment that has been peddling a lot of anti-masculine, anti-Christian, anti-good.
There was a time where everyone felt a deep responsibility for each other. And we've moved to this highly individualistic, I gotta get it on my own. If you aren't serving me, then you don't have any value in my life. And I think that's a negative thing. And so we need to go back to a time where we understood the value of humanity, the value of collectivism in each other. That's important.
How do we promote positive masculine traits in this generation?
We got to control the role models that the young men are watching through the mirror per se and looking up to and wanting to live and aspire to be like.
I think we gotta be in community, man. We gotta be able to call each other out. It's a lot of brothers and folks out who are doing stuff that we all know they shouldn't be doing. Call your brother out, man. But do it in love. Do it and say hey man, I'm saying this because I value our relationship. I want to remain brothers with you.
If we had more homeschools and more parents that would take more control of their children's education, that would be a positive influence.